Got that black suit on, leather shoes and fresh cologne, all dressed up like Trump's son Barron. Listening to his followers hollow, I'm in the zone when I rap. Whether you pull up, you get owned. Call it a rap and drive back home. I eat you up like a snack between catching up with working tasks. Like my ex, you get dumped but you ain't crawling back like she does, like a rat out of the canal. In fact, you both smell. Sure got the swag on me like my anorak. See, y'all think thus I fear getting fatter or need more calories. Too skinny, it's sick like bulimia. Bulimia ain't familiar with my inner fury. I keep it subliminal until someone will trigger the killer to pull the trigger to get rid of the Ludacris spitting mule. Who are you trying to fool? Your poodles can suck my noodle like a noodle soup or Italian food. Not in the mood to pursue any dispute. Like, you talking to me? You're talking to me? Well, I'm the only one in the near, or am I really this dude and you're not even here? Woo! Like an imaginary character in a movie played by an Italian actor. I mean, who am I to choose the likelihood of these two scenes? Just cruising by to see my ex at the exit, drive her child to school while her vagina's wet like a wet raccoon. Only that she owns the mule, and since I own her vulva, I own it too. My opponents are Donald Trump and cluttered up in my trunk. Ain't no popping without my gun. But if your mother's involved, I could come on her tongue so we can go raw like jumping mammals in Australia and not use a rubber that's from a vending machine. Now the reference complete. It all started from the verse but Italy, and it was my courtesy to tell you the secret to decode my verses. So please don't pretend you saw through my schemes. You tried to beat me at sunrise and shoot Joe by the night like a guy who has no business in that white building. Got your bodies tied up to a palm tree. You can tell that I'm a member of the drug cartel that residents on this beach, where your far cries won't help in the least bit by me smoking weed. By that I mean a lot, like all the pot that the dog got in his pocket in summary. So high that I hear the trees around here talking and scream. Burn us like spleefs. I murder this beat when I spit fire like an otherworldly beast. Every uttered word I speak will hurt you, I'm thirsty. How come all the hair is sweet? Coconut needs to fall off a tree. Is a little breeze or a female politician wishing to be in the leadership? Not to be distant, we do exist in the context of all which lives, or why else would I listen to speaking palm trees? Shawty must be as stoned as me. Isn't it interesting that the one with the unknown ethnicity didn't mention this, considering the presidential history of the US, where I don't see any gender differences? Peace. Florence Puck. Do you know what rhymes with Puck? Probably a lot of stuff, at least I could come up with right now. So to be clear cut, let's break it up, just in case you suck at breaking enigmas. It's not really something a kid does in general, involving insertion, the place depending on the type of it you indulge in. And the last hint, the only people disliking it are the ones that didn't try it once. Got it? That's right. Drugs. What else did you thought of, you dirty-minded yup? You know what else is dirty and rhymes with yup? Exactly, mud. But for real, let me put my heart in the junk in your butt and drop it, cause you're pretty hot like a solid 10. You know what else is solid? My pen. Ha! Did you dirty again like I did you dirty again after I did you dirty, and then melted in your hand on your tongue and my sperms all over your rump, running down like a mountain spring. The amount expresses it thanks to your immense talent and your exceptional shanks, which you caught me with like two fangs of a venomous snake. And I got nothing left but to surrender until the most intense moment led to an explosively unloading of my swimming soldiers with the common clothing following. I don't think that I could have held it in any longer, even with the rubber on like a condom, since it would get ripped into lumps quick. So excuse me for the juicy secret, surprised like a wolf in disguise, hiding behind sheep's wool till the time comes and I got you unwillingly. Cream pie, so fulfilling and satisfying. Even though you don't wanna admit it, you'd be lying if you did not assent, even by silence. So please don't pretend and deny that you'd literally die for another time with me, breaking sweat slightly violently till you cry a little. Hey, you were suggesting it the first time and it didn't even suffice back then.